Hello! Valentine's Day again, the one time of the year where we take time out to remember St. Valentine, the patron saint of reminding you that you will die alone and unloved. And this year, as usual, I've been off to the pound shops and actually found enough stuff to do a special on, unlike last year. And let's begin with a bit of a conceptual problem. Welcome, Cute Love You Bear. He loves you, you know. Look, he's written it on a comedy heart. You can't really argue with facts like that. Also, he's walked in a lot of blood recently, but let's not worry about that. As you can see, he's very cute, and his head's in a snow globe. A bit like a sort of diving helmet in reverse. It's dry outside, but wet on the inside. Notice the conceptual problem yet? Yeah, bears can't breathe underwater. They have essentially murdered this bear by encapsulating his head in a glass sphere full of liquid and little flakes. Maybe it's sparkly dandruff. Who knows? Seriously, guys, put some thought into your Valentine stuff before you stick it in the shops, eh? That'd be quite a nice thing if it wasn't so horrible dead animal-y. Anyway, on the much nicer side of things, let's have a look at some balloons from No Angel, which I think we've come across before, and as I've probably pointed out before, has a horrible legal precedent in the UK. But let's not get into that. It's an 8-pack of heart-shaped I Love You balloons. I love you balloons. You're my favourite balloons. That's a bit weird. Here's the sticks that you always need for balloons. Balloon on a stick. It's like Christmas has come early. So as you can see, they say I love you on them, and they're lovely red and heart-shaped, and half of them look like used condoms. Is that intentional? You really don't want to be giving the sort of creamy, milky colour to this kind of thing, do you? That is one of the most horrible things I've ever seen. Actually, I've spotted them again this year, and they were all red, so I think they realised their mistake. Nothing particularly interesting on the back. Children, especially those under 8 years of age, can choke or suffocate on uninflated or burst balloons. Keep uninflated balloons out of the reach of children. No, I haven't said uninflated. Keep uniflated balloons. Discard burst balloons immediately. Keep away from pets. Basically, don't buy this. It's lethal. Uniflated? What does that mean? Uninflated? Hi, these balloons have been uniflated. The best type of... I am very confused by your weird English. And it's got a 0 to 8 mono sad onion, which is a rarity. Anyway, used condom balloons. I'm going to have to blow one up, aren't I? And that involves putting my lips around it, and I'm not particularly pleased about that. So, are they all heart-shaped? Oh, no, these ones aren't heart-shaped. Well, that's a bit of a lie, isn't it? An 8-pack of I Love You balloons. So, where have the disturbingly milky ones come from? Hang on. Yeah, there's 8 of these. And, well, what do they look like? Blown? Oh, God, even the end looks like... Oh, God, guys. What was going on in the factory that day? Bloody hell, you haven't even mentioned you've given us these on the front of the packet. Right, here goes. All right, they look... It does actually... No, I'm lying. It does just look like an inflated condom. That is pretty much my response to that. What do the ones here look like blown up? Heart-shaped, I would hope. Ugh. Looks like the lungs of some dead creature. I don't know why I specified the creature was dead there. Oh. They're only heart-shaped until you blow them up, apparently. Oh, no, the more you inflate, the more heart-shaped it gets. Ah! Bloody hell. Except you have to blow them up so over extreme to get heart-shaped that they explode because they're very thin. Well, don't worry. We've got the condom ones. So that's why they give you these sticks. They're not actually to hold the balloons with. They're to prod them with, because you don't want to touch them with your hands. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Right, moving swiftly along from this den of filth, let's get into some really low-quality crap. Presenting Gift for You. So, I'm guessing this was left over from a Christmas thing, especially for you. Especialmente para ti. Made in China. I don't think this was made especially for anybody. No, it is literally just the cheapest of polystyrene bears with mild flock in it, with its arse glued to a bit of cardboard, a bow stuck so far down its body it looks like it's burst out of its chest like in Bloody Alien, eyes that are coming out of its head and stuck in the wrong place. This really is the cheapest bit of shite I have ever seen. Give that to your loved one and watch them disappear immediately, and who indeed can blame them? You thought that was bad? Wait until you see what I found at the last minute in 99p stores. Mug and coaster set. Yes, what's wrong with that? Nice mug and a coaster for 99p. It's got hearts on it. What more do you want from life? Have you seen the problem yet? Let's open it up, shall we? Well, the mug's quite good actually. It's a little bit sort of dirty, which is a slight worry of something new out of a shop, and the glaze is sort of pulled a bit at the bottom. I wouldn't want to put that on any particularly expensive tables. It might take the surface off, but it's not a bad mug as cheap mugs go. Then you look at the coaster, where it's all peeled off and gone manky. They were all like this, seriously. I didn't like go through and pick the one bad one. Every single one in, let's name and shame them, 99p stores, might have done that already, had in there. Could you imagine giving this to somebody? Even the bottom, it's got sort of... This is one of the lowest quality items I've ever actually encountered from one of the pound shops. Unbelievable. Deary me, lads. I can only imagine the old quality control was, well, frankly, I imagine they're dead. They saw this and it killed them. Right, next up, how about something to make your lover feel very special indeed? My with love number one, let's start that again. My number one love with love. Look, there's lots of loves going on this trophy. That's the main thing. Number one love trophy. Oh, and look, it's made by PMS, premenstrual syndrome. Absolutely marvellous. Yeah, so you notice the pictures in the background, so we've got a fake Purple Ronnie thing going on. If you're not aware of Purple Ronnie, it was like a cutesy card thing in the UK for bloody decades, where you would have crap stick figures with slightly rude poems about bottom burps, and nobody was really particularly amused, but it existed for some reason. So here we are. Prove how worthless your love is with this completely pointless empty plastic trophy for 99p. But here's the real joy. If you go to another section of the shop, you can get exactly the same cup, but get two for 99p, just without the dodgy love sticker on it, and a slightly different base. But otherwise, exactly the same thing, except this one is from a pirate party. 2 pirate trophy cups. You haven't even bothered to stick a pirate thing on. There's nothing piratey about this at all. They look like sports trophies, guys. You haven't tried in the slightest. A very nice packaging, don't get me wrong, but yeah. You can't just write pirate on the actual packaging and do nothing with the product. At least you put a sticker on that one, but then charge twice the price for it. Deary me, Valentines is ruined. Cheer us up, somebody. How about with this extremely nice metal, I think it's metal. Yeah, I'm going for metal, although it's got a cheap finish, bottle opener in the shape of a heart. Look, all very nice. I love you more than you love beer. See, that sounds sort of cute until you think about it. I love you more than you love beer. This is a desperate cry for help from somebody with an alcoholic partner. And now that's entirely killed the mood, I think it's time to move away from pound shop stuff and show you something that I was sent quite some time ago by an anonymous person who may have given me their name. I can't remember, it's bloody years ago. A romantic heart. Corazon romantico. More than 100 challenges for pure romance, and it contains tweezers in case you've got rogue eye hair while you're doing it. So the idea is you take the old top off like this. I have no idea, incidentally, if this did come from a shop where it cost the equivalent of £1. I couldn't tell you. But I can tell you that this is setting off people with that phobia for holes by now, I should imagine. I can't remember what it's called. It begins with a T. Can't remember. But I tell you what I can remember. Using tweezers will enable you to remove a little Valentine's Day challenge. I seem to remember this came with a letter, actually, saying I should do them with Dan. That is not going to happen. He's in Bristol. Send your partner an arousing message soon, where you make it plain that you are yearning for her or him. Warning, this constitutes an offence in Scotland. And on the back, it has it again in Spanish, which is useful if you speak Spanish. But we're going to stick with the English for this one. Also, we're going to hold it upside down, in case any Australians are watching. Send your partner an arousing message soon, where you make it plain that they're yearning for her, him. Make sure you do it via text when they're in a meeting. People really love that. Right, so that can go back in. Oh God, I haven't done it up properly. I don't want to ruin the Valentine's Day setting. I'm going to go for this one next. Buy or go and get your partner's favourite candy and give it to her or him as a gift. Oh, that's quite a nice one, isn't it? Here we are. Have something immensely fattening. That always helps you feel better about yourself. How about... Oh, can I grab it? This one. Send a romantic e-card to your partner, because apparently it's fucking 1997 again. Anything else? How about a animated message, mate? Good grief. They can read it while they're looking at a website with a link to a guest book and a MIDI file playing in the background over a bloody Starfield GIF or something. Right, this one from the Edge. Dun, 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 dun. Tell your partner every little thing about why you love her or him. Warning, this may take some time and probably a lot of memory racking. You may have an aneurysm and die while this happens. Don't worry, that's perfectly normal. Go on, another one. That one. This one says, before your partner goes to bed, put a tender note on his or her pillow. Or her or his pillow, as they've actually written. Put a tender note. You mean like legal tender? You mean put a £5 note on their bed before they go to sleep? That would probably quite please people, although confuse them, and may make them think that your relationship with them has now ended in prostitution, so that could end quite badly. Right, this one. I hope I don't take the same one out twice. That would ruin things. Boil an egg for your... Boil an egg for your partner tomorrow morning. How does she or he like it? Hard or soft? Moving swiftly on without comment, we will grab 2 more of these, I feel, and then I can put it away and take it out again next year. This is the gift that keeps on giving when the pound shops aren't. Do a love test together on the internet. Alternatively, stop wasting your time like idiots. That's entirely up to you. Deary me. And afterwards, take one of those quizzes where it tells you which Lord of the Rings character you are. And finally, I'm going for this one here. Oh, I've got 2. Go on then, we'll do 2 of them. The first one says, tell your partner what you thought was the most beautiful gift she or he ever gave you. Ah, was it a picture of me? I'll bet it was. Ask your partner what he wishes the most for in the future. And if it's divorce, don't act surprised.
Subscribe for more.